friends, welcome back to my channel. Today, yes, I have my junk journal. Everybody loved it so much the last time I did it, and I asked if everybody wanted to see it again. So overwhelming response was yes. So here we are. Now, I've pulled a few things, not sure what's going to work. The one thing I do want to try, because somebody asked if I ever use sprays or paints or that type of thing. So I think what I want to do, even though this is like getting so chunky, I want to do 2 pages. But look at that. That is like, I don't know. Anyway, and you see how it keeps coming forward? So that's going to be difficult to handle. And I don't want my difficult part, see, is going to be what I want to do with this spray. So I thought, okay, you know what? Let's get a lunch bag just so that I can cover my desk and, you know, all the things. Pardon the noise for now. And then that way nothing is going to get destroyed. I hope. So what I thought I would do is put this down. And I have these 2 sprays. So I have a boho, it's like a shimmer mist. So I thought I would do the Distressed Spray Satin, or Stain, sorry, from Tim Holtz. So it's an antique linen type thing. I thought I would spray that very lightly and then go over it with this one and then do the decoration on top. Okay, we're in for a ride, friends. So let's hope this works, and honestly, if it doesn't, we're just gonna have to go with the flow. So I am hoping, so hoping, that this is just going to work out and not be, I'm hoping that this is just, I don't know how to do this so that I'm holding and spraying at the same time. So here we go. Okay. Okay, one more up here. There. Okay, now, that kind of, did it go all over my desk? Not really. So, that all is all gonna have to dry. So we may spray this and then pause for a minute and come back when it's dry. So, we ready? Is this one going to spray even? Oh, I have to open it? Is that what I have to do? Oh. Okay, so it looks like this spray isn't going to work. But that's okay. You know what? I'm just going to switch sprayers, because, you know, that's how we have to adjust here, right? You have to adjust and make sure that everything is going to work, right? So I'm just going to quickly use this. There. Get that sprayed out of there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to wait. I'll come right back as soon as it's dry. Okay, I'm back. So this is relatively dry now. It's a bit damp, but nothing that will harm what I'm going to put down. So my thought process was I want to make like a little garden. Maybe with a little bit of touch of vintage, but I'm into leaves and, you know, that kind of foliage. And I thought, okay, so I have these Dollar Tree vases or jugs or whatever. I don't know what they're called. But I thought if I use these dark ones down and around and then put some of these florals, like these are real flowers coming out of them. They're dried. And, you know, put the vintage or the, you know, leaves and stuff coming out. So that's kind of the thought process. Let's see how that goes. I got this old lace that I want to put down on the bottom and, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to cut that and then trim the other one when I get finished with it. So put that aside. Now, I'm not quite certain which glue I should use. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my runner. It seems to be the easiest one to use, and it works really well. So I'm going to do that, put that along the bottom, and let's just take this top part off. It's a double-sided tape, so it will hold whatever I have there very well, if you can get the top off. I should have done this before I laid it, but I thought I'd had enough too. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be working very well the way I wanted. Okay, I'm just going to cut that a little bit, because sometimes that helps, gives you a little bit of an edge to rip up. And that theory went right out the window. That's okay. You know what, 2 seconds, I'm going to just pull it up and use glue. But I just really thought that this would be the better way to go. There we go. Okay. Come on, get back down there. And then you lay this down along. And it holds it really, really well in place. So that, I think I just used, it curled too much, but that's, you know what? Once I get everything on there, it'll be fine. Right? I think it curled a little bit too because of the paper being wet, but once again, once that closes up for a little bit, it will be perfect. It will dry out perfectly, and I'm just getting another piece for the other side to work on. There. Nope. Okay. You know, some of these things, even the branches that I'm going to use, the leaves and whatever, like I literally, before filming, I had to open them all up because of this situation. This is like too long of a process to sit and fiddle with everybody watching. But, you know, sadly, it's part of the process, and there. Okay. Let's move that, put that here. Just grab the piece before it goes back on. Which it did. Okay, that's okay. I hope everybody's doing well. I am filming this on Easter Sunday. And yeah, it's nice and quiet in my house. I got turkey on. Oh my gosh, like this has just become a problem. There. And then you get this piece back on to match that, and then you go down. So that works out good. Trim that up. Perfect. Okay, that was a tad bit stressful for me because I'm trying to do it really quick, but at the same time, you know. Now, I want to lay this down because, and I think what I'm going to do is just use glue. I have some Elmer's glue that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to put it in the middle because I want to do like a journal type scenario. So there's that, and then this journal card, which I think I'm going to distress just a tad, just to make it look like it's, you know, vintage. And, you know, you just do it along the edges. I got this makeup brush at the dollar store, so I just use that. And then when I go to write in it or journal in it or whatever I'm going to use this for, a lot of times I use it for just like favorite quotes I've seen, or, you know, sometimes what do you call it, the you know, encouraging words. That's kind of what I use it for most of the time. Sometimes I'll just put like sticker down, which I think in this case I'm going to try and do if I can find one. Now, I did want to use a little bit of this string. Now I have this string that I got. Also, I think I got this at Michael's. So I want to use that, and I'm going to put this in here. Let's just put this here first, right? And then this through, because the plan is I just want to tie a bow. Now that isn't going to stick. Okay, that's fine. Let me find my tape runner and cut around or glue around the edges. It just seems a little bit not wanting to stick, and I think it's because of the wet glue that I just put down, or the yeah, the glue, this one, the Elmer's glue. So it's a glue stick, but it's, you know, it's a tad bit wet. So there's that, and then I just want to tie this off because I'm going to use this as my spot for the wax seal, which I do usually close to the end. So you'll see that as soon as we get close to the end. So there's that. The other thing I wanted to do is put in these feathers. And I really like using feathers in my journals. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to utilize that. The only thing is how to lay them down. Now, normally I would get my E6000 glue, but I haven't had a chance to buy some new ones, and to be honest, I can't find the one that I had at home here. So I just want to, okay, let's just put that down there, and then glue this one as much as you can. I hope this is helping everyone see the process. Sometimes it's hard because you're, you know, you're trying to do a lot at the same time. And let me just put this off. I need to put the lid on so it doesn't get, okay. So that looks good. Now the jugs that I was going to put in there. Where did I put them? Oh, they're there. And I think what I'm going to do is just use these, like I said, these grayish kind of, right? Because they look a little vintagey. And that's kind of what you're going for. And one off to this side. and then get these out. I love these. They're so pretty. How do I get that out? Where is my knife? So there's that, and then you just pull. They're very, very delicate. So I want to grab my glue and just put glue here. Hopefully that's going to be enough to, let's just cut that off just a tad. And then have those just going up. How difficult is this, eh? So dainty, and when your hands are so big, like mine are, don't like the way it's laying, and it's just not sticking. So let's just, okay. So I have to find a better way. Let me see, let me see. Okay. Let's pull that back up, blow that out of the way, and get my Tombow. And see how that works, right? And so far it looks like it's working nicely. It's sticking down nicely. But I think I'm going to trim that one just a bit and put it right here. There. Okay. Actually, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. So here I am going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use this purple, I think. I love this purple one. I hope you guys are liking this. I always feel like with these things, they always take so much time, and you know, sometimes people just don't have the time to spend watching a full video. So it's but again, you know what, you come back if you haven't got time to watch it all, you come back and finish it, just so that you understand the process of how it works. And we'll trim that off. I just want to trim them a bit so that they're not, you know what I mean? Not so big out of the jar that they look out of place. And then this one I'm going to just put here off to that side. Now that looks pretty. I love it. And then the last one I have is this. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't even tell you what kind of flower it is, but it looks to me like a little bit of a heather. And, you know, I do love my garden so that I think, I don't have any heather, but I have seen this before. So I'm, again, going to do this. Make sure it is. Trim it quite a bit because I don't want it to get too clumpy in the feathers, right? There. Very nice. So far, so good. Now, all I need to do is get some of the foliage that I already peeled apart, but now has seemed to gone back together. This is going to be very painful. Okay, let me see which one I have here that will work. There, this one. This one stayed apart. Thank you. And then I'm just going to lay them up like they're coming out of the garden, right? And then this one is the same. Pull it apart. You know, I spent all that time peeling it apart, and now they've all gone back to, and you can tell that it's just damaged my nail. Okay. And where do I want to go with this? I like it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. Go right here and have it go up and down. And then this one as well. Off the page. Maybe this side. How about this? Yeah, I'm going to just trim that up a bit so that this can get tucked under, right? Like that, and then that can get, no, that does not do it for me. So let's just peel that up. And let's take a different route, shall we? I'm going to do some little bit of surgery on it. That, and use this, like here. There. That does a better job for me. Right? And then maybe I can put this one here, like this. That works good. What else? I've got little bits of feather flying everywhere. I was going to put some flowers, but I don't know that I've got enough room for that. So I think that is going to be done. I'm going to start my my little candle to get my wax melt going, because that needs to give a little bit of time. And I remember the last time I did this, the lighting went all kinds of wonky. So you got, like, it just was going yellow, and, you know, I hope that's not the case this time. You know, my apologies if that's the case. But, so in the meantime, I've got these wordings that I thought maybe I could put down on here and see, do all the good you can. So that's a good one. I think I might try that one there. Remind me of happiness. Something good is about to happen. I think I'm going to do that one. Come on, out you get. And lay that right here. Right? And then one more up top. Yeah. Life is wonderful. Right? Like that. Perfect. Now let's pick our wax. I'm thinking, I don't know whether I want to try the purple. Let's try the purple. How about we do purple, and we could do 2. I usually put 4 in. So 2 of that and 2 of the light purple. What do you think? Because there's like a little darkish hues in there. Yeah, sounds good. And the stamp I picked was like a family tree type of emblem. So there's that. Move off everything off to the side. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you know, I'd really like another little bit of a flower, feather, but I don't quite know where I would put it. But I like this the way it is. So let me just see. Let's see if there's something that I can just squeeze in there. Because, you know, I always like to have something extra, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one while my wax is melting over there and put enough glue on this to squeeze it under here. Well, that's cute. I like that. Perfect. Now, stir it up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I just use the end of the, what's this called? Match that I used. And what I want is to put it right there. So with that said, so I just get it and I'm going to do a circle. Circle, circle, circle. And just keep doing a circle until it's all gone. Get my tree, push it down, and then wait a few minutes. Now I just leave that. In the meantime, I get some Kleenex and I clean my, now you got to be careful because it's extremely hot, but it's so much easier to clean it while it's hot than while you're going to use it the next time, because then it's, so yeah, you clean that all cleaned up for the next time. And here we go, trying to blow this candle out. It didn't go the last time. There we go. I have more oxygen this time. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, let's try and pull this up. You kind of hold it down and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, that's nice. Now, the one thing I didn't show you guys the last time, which I think I'm going to try this time, just because you can, I don't know if I want to use the white. So these are like color pens, metallic. So you can go over that to accentuate that tree. Don't know what color I want. I don't, maybe this gold one? How about that? So I got the brown and a gold. I think I'm going to try the gold just so that you can see it, honestly. Don't know how it's going to work. Ah, this isn't gold. Is it? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to try it anyway. Yeah, see? So you just color over that. And that accentuates your tree. Very nice. Well, there you have it. I hope you like this video. My junk journal. Let's clear up some of this mess. Holy crow. But yeah, here's the junk journal for this week. And I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments if you want me to continue, because I'm not certain that this is something everybody wants to see. But I certainly will do it if everybody does want to see. So anyway, you guys have yourselves a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, I hope, if you haven't already. And we will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye.